What's up, guys? So let's talk a little Shin Box or 90-90. Here's a great place to start. If you want to start working on your Shin Box, your 90-90 positions, we're going to grab the stick, help you be able to own that position. A good place to start, especially people that get in there and start leaning to the side and falling over, can't really hold themselves upright, can't own their hips. So Neil's going to get down in there. Always a good idea to start more of a Shin Box and then work your way out. So Shin Box just means like foot and knee and thigh are going to be together, so you're more closed off, right? So Neil's pretty good. He can go into open up either way, but you've got to be able to own close before you start spreading them apart and get more to that 90-90 position. So find what works for you, be honest with yourself, own that position, and start gradually working out. Now here's where you start. You're going to grab that stick, and it's going to be out to the side of this front leg here, where the people are going to want to, like, if they don't own it, their body starts tipping and falling over. So you're going to use that stick for leverage. We're going to start now reach up to create kind of basically a monkey hang, and then that's going to help get your body upright. By reaching up, we stretch out all this tissue, and then you start driving it back down. That's going to help you sink into your hips better. So now you can own both internal and external of your hips. Good place is just start with a hang. 10, 20 seconds, maybe 30 seconds. You got to learn to own your position. Neil's got opposite hand across too for added stability and to own it. Once you also progress from there and you're good enough, you can always take that hand off in all of these three positions we're going to do. And then more demand comes down this chain, that arm line, all the way down from your grip, right? More demand starting from the grip down. But start here. So we've got our hang, we own this position, the knees are driving down. Now we're going to go through active hinging. So it's an assisted hinge. You're going to use the stick again to help pull yourself down into a hinge. Notice that spine and back is staying straight, right? He is not rounding the spine to get down there. That's going to be a false movement. That's not what you're looking for. So a lot of people think, look at how far I got, but they went into spinal flexion to get there. Own your hips. So it's a hinge. We want to stay stable, strong, elongated through the spine. Pull yourself through your hinge. So he's just going to work a few reps here. Again, this could be something 5 to 10 reps of pulling yourself back and forth through your hinging. Own that. So you're grooving the pattern right now. You can always then hold it, or on your last rep after you've grooved the pattern, work out to your outer range, then hold it for a little bit, again 5-10 seconds. You can work your way up if you're just working on that drill by itself, and start to drive down, breathe, and truly own that position. So after you've done your hinges, third progression is just now to go through some active rotation. So it's simply by getting in our Shin Box or your 90-90. We got 3 different things. Start with the hang, go through an active hinge, and then now active rotation. So we start opening up those slings on top of the hips. You're also going to notice as you start rotating how the demand goes to each hip. So we start rotating back, open up here, more internal rotation, right? That guy's going to help drive down. And as we rotate across here, getting these rotational lines, that back sling here, and then we can get into more external rotation of that front hip. So this is also to help disassociation, all the connections from your torso to your hips, get better rotation ability, but with the rotation, it helps you start to drive down into your hips more, so then we can ultimately also own our 90-90, get more hip mobility out of it, because that's why we're doing Shin Boxes and 90-90s, right? To gain more hip mobility, recover better. So good sequence. Start off with a hang, 10 to 20 seconds, 5 to 10, 5 to 8 hinges, and then again 5 to 8 or 5 to 10 rotations each direction. That's a great place for everybody to start. You'll notice your Shin Box and your 90-90 position improves, and then your overall hip mobility.